Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet, the beginner series. And as I came in, I realized that the leprechaun missions, the St. Patrick's Day event has started for 2026. Now, I'm not sure how much I can do. In the beginning, for beginning players, there's probably a lot I can't do, to be honest, because this event is actually more suited, I think, to players are somewhere in the mid-range for the most part, because my original series I've already completed a long time ago. There's not much I can do with that in there. I can still catch the snakeheads. I can still get some bait coins. That is one good thing. I can get bait coins by catching a leprechaun fish and some of the other things that are event species. But other than that, there's not a whole lot I can do because all the missions are pretty much over. But looks like I can do a little bit here, and it does say, the mission's available here. The leprechaun's favorite one. I don't think my gear's going to be strong enough, though, because these fish, these event fish, they're heavy. I mean, they're heavy. And the gear I have, I don't think they can handle them. But we can see what we can do while we are in these locations. Might be able to do a little bit anyway. It is time to take a breath between fish bites when suddenly leprechauns came out of nowhere. A leprechaun is probably what it ought to say. He told about a nice, insolent fish in the pond that steals their gold. So definitely the one who will catch rowdy bass and leprechaun fish deserve to be thanked and rewarded. So this is going to give us 7 clover coins if we're able to do it. Go ahead and do the Reel of Fortune. Oh, well, that's good. Helps. Every little bit helps. I don't have a premium account for this. Oh, it does look like I got something here. Apparently they're giving us little freebie things. Auto luck for 4 days. So what do I get? I get 2 more clover coins. Oh, some drunken worms and bully grasshoppers, which will allow me to play the game a little bit better. But I'm not spending. I don't have any of this stuff, and I'm not spending it. So go ahead and claim it. Now, I'm going to kind of take a look around here, guys, just to see. I'm still in Mudwater River. Still have species here that need to be caught. But I want to see just what I can do at this point. Let's see, for the missions. Looks like we can catch rowdy bass on Mudwater and leprechaun fish on Mudwater. I just don't know that my gear is going to be able to handle it, honestly. I think it's going to be too weak, or it's going to be one hell of a fight. Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, let me go ahead and get my license bought. I don't have enough yet to buy a license. I need 1 bait coin shy. If I could just catch one of those darn things, I could stay here anytime I want. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a private room. We are in a peak. I don't think it really matters for the events, guys. Alright. We do have to go back to Lesney Villa if we want to complete this mission, but we'll see what we can do here. It's worth a try anyway. Alright, let me see here. I'm probably going to need a much bigger hook. At least 1. I got my bobber. And I don't know if I'm able to carry those. Yep, I cannot carry those baits. So I am going to have to go back to the main map. Yeah, like I said, I just kind of walked in here and happened upon this. No idea the event was going to go on. Yeah, that's the only thing about Fishing Planet is they really are great about telling you when the events are going to start. Really wish they would say, like, you know, a few days ahead of time that it's coming, or it's coming on such and such date. It would make things a little bit easier. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. Might as well keep that. I think I'm going to go to Lesney Vila first, to be honest. It looks like I completed 4 different challenges that last time. That's not bad. Alright. Let me see here. What can I take out of my inventory that I don't really need at the moment? Since the event's going on, there's a lot of stuff here that I just am not going to be using. And I could leave back here. I could probably leave this here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can leave that here. Yeah, these are things I probably do not need to be carrying with me at the moment. I'll leave these 3 for now. Let me see. The cut bait, don't really need that. Small minnows, don't need that. Pet food, don't really need that. We'll keep the rest for now. Alright, there's the drunken woolly grasshoppers. We'll get those. The drunken worms. We should get some along the way. Can't remember what all the... Oh yeah, and we also find lures along the way too, guys. But every place on the map that you see a little shamrock above is a place where the events are taking place. Now obviously I'm not going to be able to get to these unless there's something in the mission that allows me to get a license temporarily. Sometimes they do. They'll give you like a day or 3 days there, but Lesney Vila is the smallest one I can go to. Lone Star doesn't have anything, so let's go to Lesney Vila first. Let me make sure that I've got rods that will work for me here. Well, I got the float rod. Probably need the bottom rod. Let me go ahead and set up my bottom rod, and then I'll bring you back. Alright guys, I have got myself geared up. My problem is I barely have enough money to do the travel costs, because I did have to make some purchases. And of course I have to buy a license. That's going to cost me too, so I definitely need to earn something here. I'm down to like $348. So this is going to be cutting it close. I did get a little bit stronger Creek Pro 9 foot by 9 inch. I did upgrade my reel to the Crucian 13500. Problem is, the best I could get line wise is 6 pounds, so this is going to be pushing it. Went ahead and set up the drunken worm, and I've got the bully grasshoppers available to me if I need them, or the rowdy bass. Now, both will bite on either one, but most of the time for the drunken worm, the leprechaun fish will go for it. As far as the rowdy bass, they go for the grasshoppers, which are called bully grasshoppers. But the only problem with that is there's other species that will bite on it too. You'll get regular species, which kind of sucks. But especially when you have to pay extra for them or you have to locate them. So it isn't easy. This is not an easy little thing to do, but we're going to try and see how well we can pull this off at this early level, because I'm only level 10. Now, if I can get to level 12, I can start carrying more rods. That's going to make things a lot easier. I can carry 3 at that point. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. I think, if I remember correctly, over here at the pavilion, it's probably the best place to start off with for these guys. Seems like that's what that and the Christmas event used to work best over here. Now, I'm going to show you around here real quick. There should be some stuff that we can get, hopefully for free. Here's the horseshoe, and I think one clover coin for an emerald jig head. I don't know if that's all we get or not. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and get that. There's nothing here. I thought there was something more here. I'm going to take a look, see if there is, but there may not be. Yeah, usually at Christmas time there's like a little stocking over here by the bike, but that may be all we get here, honestly. Yeah, well, no, wait a minute. If I remember right, there are pots of gold or pots of silver lying around different places, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's been a minute, but there is one right over here, behind this bush. And this could get us some free stuff here. Let me see what we got here. We got more bully grasshoppers. That's awesome. And you can only do that once a day during the event. So, and there's a lot of locations where you can get these pots of gold. But pretty much, I'm pretty certain. I'm not 100% certain. And I will check and let you know in the next episode. But I think some other places might have them too. But I do know for sure that they're in the Heron River. I do know for sure that they're in Mudwater. Lone Star, I can't remember if they have any pots of gold or not. Probably not. But I will verify that in the next episode, because we're going to probably do some of these ahead of time just so you guys can see. Alright. Like I said, there's not much I can do with my original at this point. I can walk through it, show you stuff, but I can't really play much with it. Or accomplish much with it. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and put my rod holder down. And we're going to toss this one out there. See if we can catch something. Whoop. Now, I'm going to put, let's see, bully grasshopper on here. I've got more of those. Up to 26 of those. Let's see, a hook size, I got a number 1. I'm going to bump this up a little bit. I'm put a 1 on there. Also, if you notice, the water's green. It's supposed to be green beer. Just so you know. Oh, I still have the leader all the way out. I forgot about that. I was fishing for catfish last time, and let's take it up to about 40. Now let's try. Now, honestly, on this one, I cannot remember if the event fish bite anytime about equally, or if you really need to go during the peaks. But so far, it's been pretty darn quiet, so I'm thinking we might need to go peaks. We'll just see. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to advance time to the peak. I think it might behoove us to do that. I also took my leader up a little bit too. Things are pretty darn quiet though. Oh, there we go. We got us a bite. He bit. Quit. Bit, then he quit. A lot of fish jumping. Alright guys, we're getting our first bite, I believe. Oh boy. And we are definitely getting one. This is one of the event fish, without a doubt. No question about it. Let's see if we can't bump it up a little bit. Yes, our line is going to be our greatest weakness. And these are going to be a real fight. If I can pull it in, you're going to see why it's going to be worth it. Now remember, I am level 10, so if you are probably level 8 or above, and I can do it at a 10, you can probably do this. So this is just going to help your game. We are getting him in. It's just taking a lot of work. Oh boy, he is strong. I don't know if he's a bully grasshopper. Bully grasshopper. Bully bass or rowdy bass? You're rowdy bass, that's right. I don't know if he's a rowdy bass or what, but you just get his head up, you'll have him. Probably need to get close because he might actually be heavier than this line is, so... Oh, he broke my line. Daggone it. Yeah, this was definitely a test. A test of my gear. What is the pound test? Yep, floral 6 pound. That's as good as I'm going to get. Shoot. Well, we'll try it again. Not a big deal. It doesn't matter. We've got another bite. And it is definitely an event fish. Whoa. Holy crap. This is big. This might be a rowdy bass. Oh man. This is a big fish. And it's definitely testing my gear. Guys, I might be here for a while. Even though this is a much smaller fish than a marlin, it's like fighting one. Damn it. Well, guys, I have lost gear twice, and I have fought them and fought them and fought them. If they can be brought in at level 10, I'm not sure that wouldn't take a very, very long time. But I've literally fought this guy for over 20 minutes, and I was trying to get him to even come somewhat close. I think 30 feet was the closest I was able to get him, and he didn't come, no matter what. I'm telling you, this is just really hard to do at this level. That's without a doubt. I think you're going to need to be a little bit higher level than a 10. Now, I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I think they weigh... maybe 10 kilograms? I don't remember. They weigh a lot. They weigh a lot. But this gear is just really taxing for it. 6 pound test to try to pull in a really heavy fish. So I'm actually going to have to get a little bit of cash here in order to purchase another sinker. Anything to put on here. Honest to God. It broke everything. And yep, unfortunately I lost my hook, my sinker, and all the good stuff there. Let me see what I can do here. I'm going to go ahead and put another hook on there. Put another drunken worm. Another mono leader. I'll have to buy another sinker. I feel like I was really close with that one, but my God, that is tough. That is tough at this level. Yeah, I hadn't played this event at this low of a level ever, and I wasn't sure if you could. And I wanted to, well, my testing has proved one thing: it is not impossible. I don't believe it's impossible. I think I just need more patience and a lot of time. That's all there is to it. A lot of time. But I think what I'm going to do here, guys, before I go into the event, I am going to go ahead and see if I can't catch just a few species so that I could supplement my income, because right now I am really low on cash. So I might just go ahead and catch some carp. Yeah, the line is my biggest problem. I don't have very strong line. 6-pound test. That's as good as I've got. I'm going to keep trying to float fish for them. But these are probably leprechaun fish, and they're intense. Without a doubt. We only have to get two. Just two. This location.
Several boring minutes later.
Getting a bite on the float rod this time. Don't know if it's one of the event fish, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Here he goes. Now, we're going to be at this for a minute. Like I said, I'm just going to have to tough it out. Let him fight. Got 410 feet. This lake probably isn't even 410 feet wide, so you can't really go much of anywhere. But yeah, you cannot get it. If you put it up one more notch, you're pretty much going to end up breaking your line if he bolts. Got to keep it right there, 2 under for these guys. They're just too strong and too heavy. Guys, I will probably be at this for a while. I'll bring you back if I make any progress. Looks like he's swimming towards me. But for now, I'm just going to keep at it. He has still got strength. I mean, it's like they do not tire. Infinite strength. Unless your gear has a certain level, power, and strength, but not too little. This is kind of like in that gray area for your gear. I guess it's like theoretically possible to bring it in, but my God, look at that. Look at it. Look at him. Look at what he's doing. And if I bump it up a notch, he'll snap that line in a heartbeat. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, the possibility of getting him at this level is probably not gonna happen. And even if you do, you're gonna spend a long, long time fighting him. It's gonna damage your gear, which it's already doing quite a bit of damage to what I've got. Look at that, they're down into 70%. That's because it's just so much intention, so intense on it. Well, because of this, I have got my gumption up. I'm going to come here in my other game, the original game, just so that I can actually catch them. Alright, we're going to put this one down and see if we can't have any luck with this one. Oh, wow. Yep, it's definitely one. Now, I do know for a fact that the one that's on the other one is a rowdy bass, because I saw him when he came to the surface. If this is a leprechaun fish, they are quite a bit lighter, so it might be possible to get them in.
Several failed attempts later.
Hey, we might actually have him. Nope, daggone it. The closest I've gotten got to be a leopard. Blessed, I had him. He was so close. Oh man, that is frustrating. Now he's going back out again. Back out. That was about the closest I've seen on this, guys. But he's back out again. I can't tell you any tricks here. Just that if you're going to get one of these in, the leprechaun fish might be possible. But still not going to be easy by any means. Got close. Nope, it's just not going to happen, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Not going to happen. These are so strong. Tell you what. I'm going to put this down. We're going to reel this one in. And we're going to reel this one in. Because this cannot be done. Not with this gear. I've been trying. for an hour to catch one of these fish. 1 whole hour. Level 10, this gear cannot pull it off. If it can, I swear it would have to be a stinking miracle. Let me go back to the map here. I don't have much cash. Probably don't even have enough to go to Mudwater. Let me go ahead and leave. Just not going to catch one here. I'm going to go over to Lone Star. Because now I need to earn some cash. Wow, that came. Didn't I already do this? Okay, well I got my cash. I can go to... Yeah, it is just not happening. What they're trying to do here, guys, this is the truth. They are trying to sell this event stuff. Because when you get the event gear, either the Green Fortune or the St. Patrick's, you're going to get a match rod. It goes 11 to 34 pounds, 11 to 35 pounds, whether you are level 10 or not. So, if you're low level, that's a surefire thing. And look, they're even offering it 30% off. So, yeah, that is one thing about Fishing Planet. They are definitely trying to get your money. It is free-ish. It is free-ish, but not totally free. And that is my main goal for this beginner series, is that I am not spending any real cash on anything. Now, I did for the original series so I could take you places I wouldn't normally be able to go when they come up available, but this is altogether different. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to go ahead and head to Mudwater. Well, I don't have enough to travel there. Daggone it. Okay. We'll just go to Lone Star, earn some cash, head our way back over, and do some other things other than the event, because there's just not much, if anything, I can do. I can pick up some free gear, though. That's something that's nice, and I don't know if there's anything here that is free, if there are any pots of gold. I don't think so, though. I think they're only... Yeah. See, here the water's not green, so that's a good indication that you're not going to get any of the event stuff. But I thought I'd take a look around just to see if there's anything that we can get for the event here. I wasn't 100% certain. And there's one thing I wanted to try at Mudwater. I might do it. Not in this episode, but in a later episode before the event's over. But there was a technique that somebody had showed me when the event... Wait a minute, there is a pot of gold here. There we go. I got nothing. I swear to God, my God, guys, I am just... For St. Patrick's Day, luck is not on my side. Without a doubt, not on my side. Well, shoot. Go ahead and get some worms. Alright guys, we got the red worms. And I think well, that's all we can do at this point, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. Hopefully, we might be able to do more in this event. If not, we'll come back after the event and well, I guess next year we will be able to do a lot more. Right now, we just cannot do anything. Not with the gear that we have, and not without purchasing the DLC, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye bye.